something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my funland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic bug.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth, maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Apple Mountain Valley. This is episode 6 of a City Skylines series by yours truly, Design Candy. Thank you so much for joining me and giving me your attention and time to check out this awesome series and awesome game. Man, I've just been having so much fun, making content for you guys and just playing this game. People don't really realize this, but YouTubers, I'm new to YouTube, not really new to YouTube, but new to you guys on this channel. I have another channel. I had another channel and I've done a lot of YouTube things before, but people don't realize that, dude, like we get to just chill and make games. Like this is the funnest thing ever, making content for you guys. And I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's really fun. It's really cool. And so let's check out this episode and all the stuff that we built. We will do a little bit of housekeeping. I know in the comment section, we got guys like the Muppet Guard that's been, shout out to him, that's been coming up with names for different neighborhoods. There's a lot of you, Reza, and just to name a few. I got my comment section up here, and so we'll go back later on in the episode and name some of the communities with the names that you guys brought up. But keep giving me suggestions for names. Drop those down in the comment section below. Let's name everything. Come up with cool creative names, whether it's your name or a name that you figured out. But let's get into this episode. As we look back, just to take a quick recap of the first 5 to 6 episodes. Actually, this is episode 6, so the first 5 episodes. Episode number 1, we built this cool coal power plant. So this power plant powers the whole city. Go back and check that out. Episode 2, we focused really on getting the retail development established for the first community. Episode 3, we built the housing districts and all the suburbs for all the people to live. Episode 4 was the cool mall. Episode 5, that just dropped about 4 days ago, was the industrial complex. And then now episode 6. So let's get into episode 6 and what we have here. I decided that for the city to function and to move forward, the big overall plan is to build this huge downtown area. And so that literally, I cannot wait. I have to hold myself back so much just not to build that downtown area. I literally can't wait. Like, that's why you play this game. I don't care who says what. I know there's other cool series out there, but everybody that plays this game wants to build the best downtown area ever. And so believe me, I'm hard at work trying to figure out what we're going to do there, but that's soon to come. Anyway, to build that big downtown area, what we've been doing organically. And so here's a couple of things. I am designing the city. That's number 1. I try to go as detailed as possible, but I also play this game, if that makes sense. And so I do design it, but also actually like and enjoy playing the simulation. I will come out with videos about just simulation stuff. So, look out for that, where we put bus routes in and parking rides and trams and all that kind of stuff other than designing. So look out for that. But what I've been doing slowly but surely, and of course you guys probably don't know, so let me kind of explain it to you. Turn the lights up here. And so what I've been doing is slowly but surely I have instilled education in this city. And so I don't know if you guys remember episode 2 or 3, actually it was episode 3, we built the foundation with schools. I also put a college as well. And I believe that college is right here. And so I put a little university. Of course, it's not designed again, but it's just sitting there. And so all the citizens that we have been going to the university after they graduate school. The reason being is now they can actually join the workforce and work in these office buildings. We'll also have the industrial complex back there. And so there's kind of two folds. The citizens can go work in the industrial district, in the in the commercial district, because we know we have the mall and then we have the Walmart here. And so they can go work there and there, but also now they can get jobs in the office complex. All of this is to set and pave the way for our huge downtown. And so even in the time lapse, you can see I kind of laid the road work and foundation for this downtown. This is just a foundation and a blueprint. I am going to add probably more lanes and then a pretty cool express lane in the middle that goes both directions so you can bypass all the exits. Don't get it twisted. I love saying that. Don't get it twisted. Like, this highway would probably be the most used highway ever. That's why it comes in, curves out, and curves back in. It's going to be a faster route than taking these streets. One thing to mention is we have a new LUT. I will link it in the Steam workshop a little bit later here, so look out for that in the next coming days. But it makes everything look a lot more realistic. I really like this one. Let me know what you guys think, if you like it or not. I think the other one that I had was a little bit too yellow and kind of didn't make things look as realistic as possible. And so I think this LUT looks amazing on the whites and the colors, and gives it a lot more realistic feel. And so, you know, the next episode I extend this river out and then have like kind of like a river street, you know, streets that like mirror the river. And so that river comes right around here and just overlooking the river. And we built a big lake here. So overlooking the river and the lake, you see this massive, cool, you know, scenery and sunset with those mountains, and it looks really cool with this new LUT. And so, you know, look out for that. So just really quick, just go over what we have. This was a really, really cool asset that I found on the Steam workshop that literally just dropped. I mean, can't be more than a couple weeks old, but like, it's really, really cool. And they have these streets on the bottom. I don't know where you guys live, but where I live, there's very, very common where you have the residential apartments up top, condos or apartments, and then below you have these retail. Now, these don't function as retail. That would be really cool if they did, but I kind of emulated and put some signs there. You know, we got a Papa John's and clipped a Kroger in there, because I have seen that in downtown Denver where I live. There's a legit King Soopers Kroger inside of a building, you know, and so that kind of looks kind of crazy, but I like it because it is possible. But yeah, just aligning these streets with different stores, and I mean, like, look how cool that looks. Like, coming down here to shop and just to hang out, or the people that work in these office buildings can come down and have lunch, or, you know, some sort of retail. And so I used some decals and lined out the streets just to, you know, give it a little bit more. And these cool street lights. These street lights look really, really cool at night. Let me show you. Just having that warm light at night, and, you know, they line it all straight. And so we have this different, and these aren't pointed the opposite way on accident. I do want this side of the street to be illuminated versus the street, because the street has the lights there. But yeah, it turned out really, really cool. Got a little Barnes and Noble right at the corner, and then boom, look at the view. And so this, like, a cool office park. You know, a lot of cities have office parks, or a lot of states have dedicated office spaces where it's just big office parks. And so that's what this is. And you have really, really cool office buildings where the citizens would work. I tried to make at least one tall building. I didn't want like super huge buildings here, just because, you know, save it for our downtown, but, you know, just one really, really tall building, plazas and parking, and, you know, have our classic parking garages here, and, you know, another parking garage there. Just really, really cool having all the parking garages there, and the office buildings. There's really, really cool office building parks in the Steam workshop, office building props and office buildings in the Rico settings. And so plop some of those guys down, and it's really cool. Like, you see like these little park areas that people can go walk on their lunch break. Like, I really wanted to put something like that in there, and that turned out really, really cool. Like, somebody can walk over here and go get lunch in the mall, or, you know, go to Starbucks. I didn't mention the Starbucks real quick. I have to mention this Starbucks. I'm super, super happy about how that came out. I didn't mention it last episode, and I know I have to get it in here. So check that out. Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, back to it. But yeah, just these office parks, and you know, people working in these offices. And so I think they came out super, super cool. A couple more things that I want to touch on is just this tram line right here. And so this is the start of our bus and tram, you know, network and transportation district that I'm going to implement. And so this would be like the main tram stock that people would come here. We're going to put a tram stop there, but, you know, they would take the tram to work, and this tram would go all the way here, across the street there, go through, up, and then over the highway. And so we're going to have a tram line that follows this highway all the way in to the city, you know, just a big loop of that tram line. And so, yeah, this is really, really coming along. Like, this city's really coming along really, really nicely. I love how it turned out. Again, next episode, we're going to do a big, huge lake here. And then right about here, we're going to do a nice hospital area, you know, like just hospital campus, just like our business campus, but a big hospital campus where, you know, it's very common in cities where they have multiple hospitals, like a children's hospital and then a university type hospital. And so that's what we're going to build. Again, it's going to have a lot of parking, a lot of area, and then a nice walk around lake that you can go and, you know, if you're just getting released from the hospital, if you're waiting for somebody, kind of a therapeutic type thing, you know, go take a walk around the lake. And so, you know, we're going to have like a cool lighthouse and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to release some screenshots on social media if you want to check it out there. We're going to extend the office park down here, and there's going to be eventually a passenger station to link to the office park. It would have a lot of bus connections and all that fun stuff. And so, yeah, this city is super, super coming along. I really love where it's going. So now comes the fun part where we're going to name these neighborhoods really, really quick. And so we have a comment from Reza. He wants to name this River Branch Side. I like Riverside Branch. How about that? So it's River Side Branch, boom, engraved for life. So the next name is from the Muppet Guard 2005. He wants to call a town Campside. So let's name this whole mall and apartment district Campside. I really like that. Yeah, because the mall, the Skyline Mall could be in the neighborhood. Campside. I like it. It's cool. Like it. Cool. Okay, we're going to name the industrial area, and that comes from Reza again. Thanks for watching, dude. I really appreciate it. He wants to call it Applesauce Area. I like it, but I like the name District, and so I would like to keep that name District. What about the Apple District? How about that? Apple Mountain Valley, Apple District. I like it. So that about wraps up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out on all the social media links in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, if you like what you see, and stay tuned for the next episode. We have some really, really gorgeous things coming, you know, just to tease it just a little bit. It looks really, really cool. I'm teasing it on social, but man, there's some cool things that I'm doing that, I'm just having fun, and I'm learning and I'm growing a lot. Shout out to all the big name YouTubers like Strict and Flux and Fresh and all those guys that are just pushing and paving the way. They give me so much inspiration, and I'm doing this series so hopefully I can give some inspiration to others that are playing. And so, yeah, show me the stuff that you guys are making. Like, reach out, let's talk, let's chat. All about community on my channel. And so this is your boy Design Candy, and I'm gonna leave you guys with some candy. Enjoy.